Church. My band has played there many a times, and it's a great venue, great outdoor venue as long as it doesn't rain. But in October 6th, we're going to have great weather.
Woo!
Yeah.
But I do have to give a little nod out to my friend Gina, who's watching right now.
She's nodding out right now.
Oh, she's. Well, you know, she's watching. Say hi, Gina. Yeah.
Hi.
But she's the one that came to me and approached me about doing this because she saw me out there in the bike world a lot. So she just came to me and approached me, sat down, we talked, and I said, yeah, got to do it. It's for the military.
Yeah.
I am a military family. My dad was a Marine. My nephew is a senior master sergeant serving in Italy right now, so prayers up to him.
Great.
You know, so I wish I could have been in the military, but I can't.
What was the
They don't
best
let them
part about
shiny
growing up
shoes
in
in
the
there.
military?
Yeah,
family?
the shoes give you away when you're going into
Oh. I think,
everyone goes,
I think
"Oh,
my
grow
whole
up in a
family
military
is...
family," but there had to be good shit.
There was good stuff. My whole family's OCD. Every one of us. We're all OCD. Yeah. You know it. You know it. We all have OCD. All of us. So was that good? I don't know. Things are organized. Things are in good shape. Meals
OCD
were on
and
time.
ADHD.
Everything.
That's really
you know?
good.
I see. So it wasn't good. I don't know. I don't know.
You know what I hate about being OCD is that the letters are in the wrong order.
The letters are in the wrong
Yeah,
order.
being OCD, the letters in the wrong order.
Oh, they're not in the wrong order for the alphabet.
That should be
It's true.
CDO.
Now, for me, it's
I
worse
just hate the fact that there's
because
only
it should
3
be
letters
5
and it took me
letters
2 minutes to
5 is
freaking
my
figure
number.
this
Yeah, that's
Jeez Louise.
I couldn't join the military, so I became a member of the family.
So you supported the military?
Oh, absolutely. Where I used to live in Pennsylvania, I was the president of the Family Readiness Group, which I think you guys know what that is. It's a group of people that volunteer their time to ready the families of the member who is being deployed. We get them ready, and we support them
That's
after
important.
that. Yes.
Very important.
That's
kind of
actually
funny.
a pretty incredible
Yeah.
concept.
So I mentioned something to Heather a couple nights ago. We're sitting there and we're doing our thing and whatever, and I'm like, "Have you ever heard of Goldstar Families?" Because we are Goldstar Rocks Lifestyle Magazine, and me being a veteran and everything, and I mentioned something to her about Goldstar Families that I personally, as a veteran, as a combat veteran, Raul's a combat veteran himself, I would like to do an article in Goldstar Rocks Magazine about a Goldstar family.
Yeah, like in November.
And have
each issue.
No, each issue.
yeah.
Each
issue, pick a
issue,
family.
either a veteran
We can hook you up with that
or
with my
a-
Warriors place.
Yes,
Yeah.
either
Yeah.
a veteran or a family
Yeah.
that
And-
there's somebody serving in it.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Because
I can
this-
relate to those guys, you know. I mean, there's some, and you know what really, I'm going to go off on a tangent here.
No
is
shit.
That, yeah.
No.
Shut up! Yeah, I'm going to go off on a tangent here. That you know, you meet some of these guys that claim that they were ex-military and they were this and they were that, and you ever see Trading Places with Eddie Murphy and that thing? I was in the 3rd 54th Combat Battalion, Da Nang, blah blah blah.
Yeah, but that brother-
and you start talking to these guys, and they say that they're military veterans and they're combat veterans and they were in this unit, and then you start questioning them. I know Raul knows because he was 13 years in the military. You start questioning them about their unit, and it doesn't make no sense because they're fakes, you know. they're fakes. You know, they give you some unit that never existed, and you ask them what their MOS was or what their job duty was or where they were stationed, and none of it matches. But you know, so I have some very good friends that were prior service and served in Afghanistan that are retired military, 23, 24 years. Likewise with this gentleman back here, and I want to do some stories about those and the Gold Star families because I think it all ties together with the Goldstar Rocks Lifestyle Magazine, Gold Star families.
Right.
It's just
So in reference to the family, real quick, we have a family member that is in Kansas right now, Dodge City, Kansas. Her name is a mystery, but it's Shaji. She misses all of it.
Shaji! I love you, Shaji. I miss you, you
Miss you
freak.
for a
You
goddamn
know
reason.
me.
Thea, pay
I miss
attention.
you.
So, you want to talk about military? Try riding around with this chick in a freaking RV across the country. Could you imagine?
Yes, I can.
Her and her dog look so
Because-
Yeah,
happy.
me too. I think about it all the time.
It was
Yeah.
funny. One time we were down in Ybor and she wanted to show me something and she went around the corner to look at something and she found me laying on the ground looking up at this thing. She's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, "Look at the pretty clock," because I didn't
She
go.
was something to look forward to when you get older.
you were You were laying on the ground?
I was, because the angle of the clock made a better picture with the moon.
Was there hallucinogenics involved in that?
Absolutely
It
not. I
doesn't
do not
need
need
to be
them.
with
Not that-
Heather.
no, I know
Who's
No.
this cat?
I know you.
There.
Yeah, right.
I do not need them.
She
But no,
does not,
I miss her. But speaking of Shaji, that we brought her up, she was instrumental in starting this magazine with me. And she had a calling for somewhere else. She's out on the road now. But she knew graphic stuff. She knew computer stuff. I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm not a techie.
No shit.
Okay.
No.
I am when it comes to my phone. But anything else, I don't know. So she was so patient trying to teach me how to do something. She's like, fucking hey, what the fuck? You know? She's like, oh my God, do you know how many things I had to switch around and clean up and blah, blah, blah. But her dream was to travel the country and take pictures and do her own thing. And situations changed that she was able to do that. And
she made that happen.
you know what?
Like I feel I realized
the
things fell
universe
in place,
made it happen.
She
but
was at my house the day before
Yeah.
it
She asked
fell
for
into
it.
place, and she was like, "I want to do blah blah blah." And I
She
was like,
asked for it. She asked the
Damn.
universe for
I was
it.
like, that's so
Just like
awesome.
I asked the universe for this.
But I've
But
what a fool the universe is. So here's the thing is, but even if it hadn't happened then, I don't feel like she would have stopped until it did.
"Oh
I
yeah,"
think
'cause she talked about
she
it for
wanted
years.
to do that.
Yeah,
she's
And I
been
don't blame her.
wanting
That's
to do
fucking
this
awesome, dude.
forever.
That'd be
Okay, and
badass.
but there was things holding her back.
JD Thunder's in the chat.
I'm trying to get in here. I'm
off
trying
your
to.
phone
and pay
I'm
attention.
trying to start a watch
No, but-
party here because
But I do want to give Sharon. So, she helped set up a lot of it, but her calling was she wanted to travel, and that's all she talked about for years. And there was obstacles in her way, and there was things in her way, and there was in her way. So, but things happened.
things we're not going to talk
Is
about.
that sign language?
Yeah, that was sign language.
And then there was.
Okay, that's just like, okay, but we're not going to talk about that. She had things that were obstacles now, and they were taken out of her way so that she could do this.
So she had breast reduction.
Okay,
That's
Have
not
you
it.
seen her?
I was going to say, no.
Welcome to the
Because
Tabloid Shaji.
normally, I got the attention with my boobs, but no, when this one's around or Shaji was around, I was like,
Can't help it.
but.
I get claustrophobic when my neck is covered.
Whatever.
Stop laying upside down.
Whatever.
All I heard is you don't like to be choked.
Yes,
I
thank
do,
you.
but
Thank
what-
you.
Go ahead.
But so I just wanted to give a shout out to Sharon because she helped me with a lot of things, and hopefully while she's out on the road and doing her thing, she'll be able to send in a few things because she's an amazing photographer. She's got a great eye. She's a great graphic artist, and I miss you
That shit
dearly.
she did that makeup shit she was
Oh,
doing.
I know. She's
Yeah.
having
Holy
fun.
crap! Like,
Yeah.
I couldn't stop looking at it. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god,
Yeah, and she but
it's incredible.
but
So she's not here.
I know.
We're gonna give her one more.
Bye,
On the count of
Sharon.
three, everyone,
One
Shaji.
shout
Ready?
out.
1, 2, 3. Shaji! No, about that bitch. No.
But this one here,
So
she's been with me the longest.
Thea,
Yeah.
just Thea.
Just Thea.
Oh, just Thea.
Sort of sounds French, but it just means just Thea because it's just Thea.
We're gonna make you explain that every time you.
I know.
No, we're not.
I am.
What's your role in this?
I met Heather over
Go ahead, you can say
probably
it.
3 years ago because she was dating my brother-in-law. Who's
I didn't know that.
isn't officially my brother-in-law, I guess, but whatever. Anyway, so that's how we met, and hanging out at family gatherings, we got talking about things.
So I met my
We
ex-wife.
talked about what she wanted, and at the time, I wasn't really doing my thing, so we both kind of evolved into ourselves through our friendship, and
I freaked her out.
you don't freak me out.
I freaked you out that night in the church.
Oh, no. The night in the
totally
church didn't freak me out.
Story. No, you gotta hear the story.
Don't tell me.
Talk like that for the rest of the show.
I freaked you out.
Dude, that was fucking
The church
great.
story.
I freaked you out. And then there was.
I was
freaked her out.
afraid
Both
I
are-
freaked you out.
It was like,
Right? That's
Yeah.
dude. That's
Like-
I-
Okay, no, I totally
Like
freaked you out. You had
mere
Taco Bell and you were
exorcism.
watching like all this other shit
But
happen.
I got to be honest with you. It's that enthusiasm that is so engaging about you. You know what I mean? Like
It's
you,
not enthusiasm. I have ADHD.
I mean,
and
right
I'm a
before it's
spaz.
annoying, it's engaging. What happened? I say the things you're not allowed to, Jenny.
Exit. Stage left. Okay, that's right.
Let's keep going.
Anyway, back to Connie.
Back to Connie.
but-
I'm just going to, finish it with just saying, everybody, please show up at Quaker Steak and Lube October 6th for the Battle of the Bands. It benefits My Warriors Place. Come out and see us, Goldstar Rocks Magazine, and come out and support My Warriors Place.
So I'm going to be honest with you.
Uh-oh.
We all know
God.
attention spans and how
Right.
media works, right?
Yeah.
If you have something important like that, give it to me in a message.
Mm-hmm.
I will privately send it to people that can get it out there.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we're going to be
You
advertising
just throw
like
that
crazy.
I know you will.
Yeah, I know.
That's why everyone's going to ignore mine. If I send it to them privately, I can guarantee they'll send it out there.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't ask for a lot, but when I do, they tend
We
to
need
do
sponsors.
that.
Put it that we need sponsors. Is that loud? Can you hear that? We need sponsors.
What do you
Come
want from me?
You wanna,
Come on.
You wanna,
Sponsors.
you wanna advertise?
Like, actually pay
Our
money?
biggest sponsor,
Oh, yeah.
of
Look,
course,
the
is
sponsorship costs
Law
money.
Friend. Law
It's
Friend Hutch.
Sammy,
She is our
Sammy,
biggest
Sammy.
sponsor.
Oh my God.
Sammy has
is-
moved on up because I want to introduce these two. You know, they're photographers. They're our staff photographers. And
You're
we-
lucky this is your show because we were going to do that when I decided. But
I
you know
know.
what? Since you're so beautiful
But-
and he scares the shit out of me.
No,
you
she's
can do that.
beautiful. Okay, because I act like a mother.
Listen,
And
I've already creeped her out. I can't say she's beautiful again.
I can, because I'm going to
So-
treat her like one of my kids.
Oh, you're getting spanked.
No, but the
So
I
you're a
want to be
photographer?
able to have
Yeah,
yes.
I'm a photographer.
18. How long you been doing it?
4 years. So.
Are you serious?
Yeah, since I was 14.
What was how did you realize that you wanted to do that? What was
It
the first
was-
thing you took a picture of and went, holy shit, that's cool as shit?
It actually just started with me just taking photos on my phone, like random
So
places.
Selfies turned into
So
guys.
Sorry, but she pushed my head forward.
She's like, actual reaction.
I'm sorry.
So,
Sorry.
good lord, lady. So at least you're being brought up, right? Let's. Whatever.
okay. Back to
Dude, I would rather do the show from back there. What are you talking about?
hey, that's the place to be.
So, seriously though, so with your phone, taking a picture with your phone.
Yeah,
And-
and it was just I was editing on Instagram and stuff, just messing around when I decided, you know what, why not actually try to be good at this? So I kind of talked to some counselors and stuff at my school, and it turned out that one of my counselors was a photographer. So he actually gave me a camera for me to audition with different places, and that was my first camera. It
So the
was
first step toward becoming a photographer is counseling?
pretty much actually for me it was.
You need help.
I did.
Excuse me, just a moment. JD, shut up. He's talking so loud that we can't hear Sammy. She's so cute. Go ahead.
Out of
And
his
cut.
chair, and this
Oh,
is gonna
no,
get.
we're good.
This is gonna get. hot.
He's not wrong.
I love you,
But I
Stan
can
the
actually hear her,
man.
so I don't give a shit.
I want to make sure that everybody hears.
They can hear him.
Sammy,
Mike's
because,
got that part.
You know, she's you know,
Nope.
a little thing fell out.
was in to begin with.
It was never in this entire time.
How will I know when it falls out? You won't.
I put it back in.
Oh Jesus!
See? Look, you're lucky, dude. She has follow through. So listen.
Back to Sammy.
So seriously, 4 years you've been doing it. You started with your phone. What are
Yeah.
you using now?
I'm using a Nikon D5300.
What'd that cost?
$600.
How much did that give your parents?
It was pretty. It was. It's
You're 18.
really
It's
good
cool,
camera.
bro. No
Yeah.
one's judging you.
Oh no, it was absolutely my parents, and they got me a lens recently too. So I'm like, I'm getting up there. I'm getting the equipment. So,
So-
I'm excited.
How excited were you when you got that new lens? You're like, oh!
I
You ran out and took
cried.
pictures of
I
squirrels and shit,
literally
right?
cried.
Cried.
I cried 100%.
What was the
It's
first thing you took a picture of with your new lens?
My cat. I have 2 cats.
We need a better story than that. No.
Mittens and Logan. Well, hey, it's true.
Yeah, well, she's doing
Which
a
part
photo
is that?
shoot. She's doing a photo
I
shoot for some
am.
models for our magazine.
So of all of the photos you've taken, right?
Of all of them, I think I know my favorite.
There we go.
It's
I love her. She knows what I'm going to say.
So it's going to sound a little weird, but it's
That's
of
why
a
I
homeless
asked.
man.
Who's what?
A homeless man in Las Vegas. So I was walking in Las Vegas with my family.